So what do you want me to pull out? Do you want like a theme, like, or
nope,
what
I just want you to pull out the different things that you've got in your closet, and we're going to take an inventory. I'm going to look at everything that's in there.
Fine. I don't really know what to start with.
Well, nobody ever does. So we're going to just start with pulling things out. When I go into somebody's closet, I literally just pull things out and look for what is catching my eye and pay attention to what you say you love.
Okay. So here are some examples of some kind of shirts, kind of work.
Okay. So what we're going to do is I always do is I create two piles. I create the piles that I'm like, I'm going to tell you, yep, love that. Or you absolutely love it. And we're going to create one pile. And then the other pile is going to be everything else.
Okay.
Okay. So those two things, go put that in the pile of the everything else.
Okay. By the way, I don't think we're going to find anything that I love.
Okay. Well, we're going to try to see what we can find.
Okay. Oh, I do like this shirt.
Okay.
This little doggy. Okay. This is one of my brand colors as well.
Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about brand colors.
Okay.
Because we're going to re-envision all of that. So that, you know what, I like that one. Let's go ahead and put it into that one pile.
You actually like that. I actually like that top.
And you like the flow or you like the color?
Both. And it's got little doggies in. Okay, here are some good examples of dresses that I like, little summer dresses.
So I like the yellow one a lot.
Yeah, I think it's too big for me now, actually, because I've lost since having the last baby. But I do like it. Yeah,
let's go ahead and put it in because we're going to look for the inspiration.
Yeah, I do like it, even though it's a bit big for me now. And this is another little one.
You know, I love that one, especially if you were to cinch it off with a belt.
This.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. It's a bit old. We like it.
Yeah, I would say that would be good.
Yeah.
Now, usually when I do these wardrobe sessions, I'm looking for what we would photograph for the photo shoot afterwards. Since you live so far away, we're not thinking from the aspect of photo shoot. We're thinking of how can we find your style so that we can then angle it towards helping you shop either online or in stores. Because right now, while we're shooting this, we're in, we got shutdowns and COVID and everything. So people aren't going to the store right now. So, but you might shop online. So what are you going to be looking for? So I like that sweater.
I like this sweater. I just bought this recently.
I like that. It's very feminine. So that's going to be keep.
I like that. And I've got something similar as well in a kind of cardigan form. Like this one. I actually like this too.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and put it in the everything else file though. If that was a little bit longer and a little bit more feminine and match that other sweater, I would keep it. Yeah. But let's put in the other thing, everything else.
Helpful. Okay, what else we got? Okay, this is another work top that I like. It's inside out, but
let's go put it in the everything else. I think what I'm seeing so far though is that you really like bright colors.
I don't like dark colors.
Yeah, you like bright colors, so you've got more of a bright personality.
Yeah, and then this is a little work blouse that I like.
Mm-hmm. No, put in the everything else.
Okay, cool.
That's the being work and corporate style.
Okay. Yeah, like I've got a couple of other really kind of corporate dresses that I never wear.
Oh, that one, yes.
I do quite like.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Like that's a yes. Mm-hmm.
And then there's just like a plain black.
Nope.
Never wear.
Now, when I'm doing this, I'm really relying a lot on my instinct and what we've talked about. That's a no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no. And what I'm looking for, again, is because I talked to you, I know a little bit about you. I know where you're going. I like that. Yep.
This is the one that was on my website.
Yep. I like that one.
Yeah, I like it. Apart from I found the sleeves a bit too comfy. I don't know if that's
I wish it wasn't like that. I wish it would just be open, and that would make it the perfect sweater.
Yeah, but I think it's nearly there.
Yeah, it's nearly there. But again, we got to choose when we buy things between good and best. So go ahead, just keep pulling everything out.
These I lived in this year, this summer. Absolutely lived in.
You know what? I
Two
think that,
and I
you know
walked
what?
in the park, the shorts, you see?
Yeah, I would say let's put it in the keep pile because I do feel like that matches your personality. There's a
Yeah.
playful side to you
Yeah.
that could just wear that in a park on a
Like,
sunny day.
in the park, the whole with a little t-shirt underneath, different stripy
Uh-huh.
t-shirts. And
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean to, but I wore it every day.
And you know what? It's because it's you. You're wearing it every day because it's you. Not that it's frumpy, not that it's just comfortable, but it's because it matches that playful side of you.
Yeah.
And so that is where we're going to keep it. So what else you got in your closet?
Right, I've got quite a lot of jumpers, which are sort of like tight-ish. So I've got like different colours. In my drawer, I've got a load of different other ones that are similar.
Yep. Nope. 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 Now I'm noticing a color pattern though that you have. You've got a more of an earthy tone to you. More nature earth.
I think that's most of the stuff. This was also, so I used this dress on that brand shoot. It's inside out, but I just didn't like the photos. But I think I really did like the dress.
No.
No.
No. Mm-mm. And here's what women do a lot. I think that it's kind of okay. I think I kind of like it. What I always want to encourage women to do is get very definite. You like it or you don't. It fits you or it don't. You want it or you don't. Like that sweater there that you really love, you didn't like the sleeves. So that I want to encourage always women to say, then it's a no. If it's not for us to not settle anymore, you know, to instead of going for the breadcrumbs, let's go for the slices. Let's go for the big stuff.
That's what Sarah had on her Instagram.
I always encourage women. So is that all out of your wardrobe?
Pretty much. The rest of it's mostly my husband's stuff.
Let's go ahead and pull more things out because here's why I always encourage women to pull everything out of their closet. Because when I go in there, this is what we do first, is we show the parts that we think are acceptable, but then, or what we think is going to work for us. And then we hide the rest.
Okay. I've got a summer.
Nope.
No.
Not you.
That.
Not you. And that's why I do these sessions with people so that people can have somebody else hold space for who they really are.
Denim shirt, but it's more for like wearing instead of like a denim jacket.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is that a denim shirt? Because I can see you wearing denim.
Yeah, it's denim shirt. I like it actually.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so this
on the hanger, but it's quite it's a bit old actually, but it's more like you'd wear it like instead of a denim jacket. Do you see what I mean?
Yes, I do. And this is why I'm going to pick this one. I would be tempted to say no. This one here is right in the middle because it's not perfect for you. It's not 100%, but it definitely connects to a part of you. So let's keep it.
Okay.
This is something I would, if it was a photo shoot I was looking for, this is something I would use, but we would be probably in the trees in a forest area by the water. Let me see that red one.
Yeah.
Do
you know what? I really like it, but I don't think the color suits me.
I think the color suits you. I'm not in love with the pattern, and there's just still a part of it that's not you. So this is not the perfect shirt for you. Red's beautiful on you, personally. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. 100,000%. It's just the style, and again, the pattern is just not perfect for you, so it's a no.
Okay. I think that really is everything in there. Oh, there's one jumper.
Okay. Is there nothing else in that wardrobe?
No, most of my clothes are in the drawer.
Okay, so everything else is hangers in that wardrobe.
Well, most my husband's.
Oh, they're your husband's. Okay, so we're not going to pull out any of that. I like this one. This one's cute. This one matches that other sweater.
Yes.
And it's got the sleeves that you like.
Same shop actually as the white one.
If this one here was kind of like off the shoulder, I think it would also be perfect. Yeah. So anything in your drawers. Now you said that in your drawers there was a couple shirts that kind of match those other ones.
Like jumpers, like thin jumpers.
Yeah. Jumpers just
stripy t-shirts.
let's pull some of those out because I think stripes are definitely your thing.
Stripes are basically what I revert to.
Mm-hmm.
So let's find a couple of examples of kind of stripy. I've got loads of stripy t-shirts. They're mostly navy. So these are the all kind of stripy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to take a look at? The one that catches my eye the most is that black one.
Black one.
Mm-hmm. It looks black on my end, at least.
This?
Yeah.
This is a long sleeve one.
Uh-huh. I'm not in love with the color strip on the top. That seems a little off.
Mm.
And I'm presuming that you picked it because it's that yellow color and you really like it.
Mm.
You're really into that mustard color.
Yeah, and sort of like black and white and like navy and white stripes.
Yeah. Again, I'm not in love with that strip on the top.
Mm.
You know, I think when we pick clothes, we think, oh, I like this one, so I'm going to buy 10 in the same color or different colors. But I like this style. Sometimes it's not about picking so many of the same style. It's picking that one that resonates with you. Yeah, I will tell you of all of them, the only one I would say is that black one. But I noticed that you really like stripes. But actually, what I'm noticing is it's less about the stripes and more about the sharp pattern.
Mm.
I think that's what it, yeah. So pull that dress. Let's go ahead and put all of those into the no pile.
Mm-hmm.
All that in your drawers and stuff.
Oh no, I've got more.
Oh, do you have more? Okay, let's go ahead and pull more.
So
because I'm starting to pick up a pattern here.
yeah, I've got a few kind of sort of this I haven't even worn yet, little roll neck type long sleeve.
No, no, that's not you.
I haven't even tried that on.
Yeah, it's not you.
I like this one. And we should look at jeans as well.
Okay, let's look at jeans.
Yeah, I actually like this one.
Yeah, you know why, again, why you like it is that sharp pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in love with the style of this cut of this one, so it's going to be in a no pile, but I'm definitely seeing where the trend is for you, what you really like. So you have this part of you, and correct me if I'm wrong, this part of you that loves to be comfortable.
Yeah.
That loves to be in nature and the water and just comfy in that setting. But then there's a part of you that's just like, there's a part of you that's
yeah,
like elegant.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Lit.
Yeah.
I also have like quite a lot of like sporty t-shirts, which I would maybe wear with like yoga leggings. So like oversized kind of just like big.
Yeah. Nope.
These are inside out. My husband's been taking these away.
And this color here is not bad.
Yeah, I like this t-shirt.
This is a good color for you. Again, you got the no.
No.
No. Have you been to Atlanta?
No.
Okay, no.
I might have been actually.
If you did, hey, listen, I'll tell you what, Atlanta leaves an impression. So if you didn't remember it, you don't need to be wearing it.
Okay. So then I've got like,
huh? Say it again.
So then I've got yeah. So and then I've got loads of really nice yoga pants.
Yeah, let's not. Yoga pants are great. Let's just focus on what you would put with it.
Okay, so
well, you know what though? Let me see your yoga pants because I want to see if you go with one style versus another.
So I really like Kate Hudson's.
I was gonna say you like Fabletics, like you like that style.
I like Fabletics, so I like these like little aubergine colored ones. Oh, you call it egg.
Those are cute. Those are cute. Okay, yep.
Yeah, and then these black ones have got a little foam pocket in. I've got black pairs.
So
Yeah,
you also like the ones that kind of have a little bit of a pattern on them.
detail here, yeah, kind of thing. They're just
Mhm.
really practical for me. So that's yoga pants. I've
Okay.
got others.
See, that was what I was looking for when with your yoga pants. I was like, are they just regular, you don't care, or do they have to have something on it? And it sounds to me like they have to have something on it.
Jeans.
Let's pull jeans.
Yeah. So I really want to show you a pair of jeans that I think are in the wash, so I can't find them. So I've got quite a lot of like skinny kind of trousers. So this is what I've been wearing a lot, particularly like work, but then like kind of slightly like a jegging,
Mm-hmm.
kind of skinny. Because I've got a very straight. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Yes, I do.
I've got quite like this style. I've got them in quite a few different colors. This is a navy.
Right. Okay. Okay. So again, there's that straight. So you've got that style that is very flowy, but then you've got that part that is very straight. So the clothes that really resonate to me that feel just like you are the ones that have a lot of like that sharp geometrical, sharp lines kind of style.
Yeah.
And that feels like you. And I think you're trying, when you've got the other stuff in the no pile right now, I think is you trying to find those same patterns, but you're not quite finding it. So you're kind of just settling with stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're just kind of settling because you're not finding the pieces that you love. And I think as women, we do this a lot.
Yeah.
We're not finding the yes. So we kind of settle. We really want this, but we'll kind of settle with that. So I always am wanting to encourage women to go for the yes, and you don't take anything else until it's the yes.
Yeah.
And you know, as women, we know when something's a yes. We go off. We're like, I have to have it. And we will find a way to get it because we know in our bones it's a yes. You know what I mean? But we do too much settling, and that settling shows up in our wardrobe. When 90% of it is that, what you settled for, it tells you what's going on in your life. It's because when our clothes are probably the biggest sign of where our choices are in life, where our decisions are. So the decisions we're making because we're choosing. When we got clothes, so you just told me that you threw out a bunch of clothes before 2020 because you were in Nepal and you had your babies, and then you said, well, I don't like any of this. But here's the thing to pay attention to the clothes that you did choose to keep. Those are your choices. So again, when you got back to clothes, you looked at these clothes here and look where 90% were your choices of settling. And only see the small pile there are who you truly are.
Yeah.
But even one of those items in there, you didn't completely love because the sleeves were not what you wanted, but you still chose. Okay, so it's just, and this is not to don't feel bad in any way about it. It's just an eye-opening, oh, wow, these are the choices I am making. And that's okay. You would rather know than not know.
Just like with shopping, that like, it's just a lot of work. Like, it's really time consuming and it's just difficult, really.
To do what?
Well, to just find the things that you actually like.
You know what's time consuming, really? What's time consuming and takes so much energy and so much work is trying to fit yourself into the box that we think we need to be in. It takes so much work to sit there and say, you know, what really takes our effort is in knowing what we want and then denying ourselves. You know, knowing what we want and then having the courage, choosing not to have the courage to wait for that yes. That's what takes all of our energy. You know, the more that we settle, that's what's draining us. Well, when you know who you are and you know what you like and you know what you want and you're willing to choose that, that invigorates you. You have all the energy in the world when you're in alignment in that way. So that's what it is. And sometimes also what's really daunting is if you don't know who you are and you go out into a clothing store, where do you go? What do you choose? And that's draining. And I say this, and the reason I do this work is because I've been there. I didn't know who I was. And so when I go into a clothing store, I'd be lost. And I'd spend hours looking at things going, I like it, I like it, I like this part, but I don't like that part. And I'd walk away with either nothing or two things. And it was two things that I was kind of okay with. You know, it's one of those ideas of I need to get something. I need to get clothes. You know, I don't want to throw out this other stuff that I don't love because I need something. But when you don't know what you need, that's what takes up so much of your energy. You know? So let's go ahead and pull the pile that you do like.
Okay.
The pile that is you. Let's pull that.
What do you want me to do with it?
I want you to pull the pieces and I want you to look for the pattern here. Look for the commonality.
Okay. So kind of like tight bottoms. I wanted to show you some mum jeans I have.
Okay, let's
No, they're in the wash. They're in the wash, but I never wear them.
You never wear them, but they're in the wash.
I'm trying to wear them, but every time I wear them, I'm just not quite sure about them.
Well, here's the thing. You say you're not sure about them. You said you don't wear them, except you are wearing them. Yeah. There's your settling again.
Yeah.
There's you trying to put on something that the world is saying, but it doesn't quite work and it doesn't quite fit you. I just
haven't been able to find any really good jeans for ages. I think my body shape's changed a bit since having kids.
You've had babies. Yeah. And your babies are young, so your body's going to go back or it doesn't. And that's okay.
Yeah.
You know. So tell me why did you choose the mom jeans?
Because I'm not happy with any of the jeans I have, so I thought, well, maybe I should try a different style.
Do you see where your choice and your decision is on that? I'm not
sure what style to go for because I don't really I just can't really find anything that seems to work with my shape.
Well, now let's go back to what you just told me. I really love these black skinny jeans. So you do know which
kind of. I sort of love them and not really love them. I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure I love any of my trousers.
So which ones do you think that you love okay, so why don't you love the pants that you do have though? What about them do you not love?
I just don't think they really suit my shape. I think these ones, they kind of I feel like they because my hips are so narrow. I feel like trousers kind of get baggy here.
Yeah.
I always find that they just feel baggy here because my waist and my hips are kind of the same width.
Okay. So
I'm not quite sure what the right thing to do about that is. And yoga trousers, maybe it's more skinny stuff. I don't know.
Well, okay. So first, let's take a look at the fact that you say a bunch is up there. So let's take a moment and can you be open to just letting go of hating on your narrow hips?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Accept the fact that your hips are narrow and love them. Yeah?
Yeah.
And sometimes or I'm going to say a lot of times, when we put clothes on and they don't quite fit us, we think, God, it's my body. See, I just knew it. It's my hips. My butt's too big. That's the issue. And we hate ourselves. When it has nothing to do with us, it has everything to do with the item of clothing. Okay, it has everything to do with the cut and the design, but it is not us. So your hips are wonderful, your hips are beautiful, they just birthed babies, so they're wonderful. Let's just accept that if we can do that. And let's just point it out to you just haven't found the right pair yet. Okay, again, there's that thing we want. And we have to just go through the process of finding it. And you just haven't found it yet, but there's nothing wrong with you and there's nothing wrong with the process. You've got to go through the process of what you like or finding what you don't like until you find what you do like, right? It's like you've got to date a bunch of people to find who you like. But if you don't go through that dating and that process, you're never going to find them, right? Or you could find them. You could find the first pair you could find the next pair of pants and be like, this is it.
Yeah.
You can find it. So I would say, can you stand up again? Let me see those jeans. What time?
I think that maybe they're a bit big for me.
No. Mm-mm. You know this, what looks like the problem?
Yeah.
You're going for a high waist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that's because your hips are narrow. It's bulging right there in that space.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you want to look for jeans that are narrower,
Mm,
or shorter.
yeah.
All right. Because when you're going, so go
Like
for a lower waist.
a hipster.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Because there's less room there. Okay. So it's not going to bunch up. You're just wearing the wrong jeans for your body type.
Mm.
So you go for the lower waist, because right now, because those are going over your belly button. So now you need to find pairs that go lower than your belly button, right at your hip waist or hip space.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember hipster jeans from the 90s.
Yes. Yes. So if you find that and you find the skinny jeans, perfect.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it. Now, something that I'm going to notice is the color of the sweaters that you have. That to me, it looks like a rose color.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? You really, yeah. And you're wearing a shirt with the same color.
Yeah.
So you love that color. You love those earthy colors. So you
Yeah.
would do really well with clothes that are more on the earth tone with a little pop like that. So you've got that pink, there's a little piece, and I don't know if it's furniture in the back against the wall. It's green. So like a lime green or a thing up against that wall.
The thing that with the Christmas presents underneath it.
Probably. Yes, it's got a green
yellow thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a blanket with all the Christmas Christmas presents underneath.
Gotcha. Well,
like
what I'm paying attention.
A yellowy color, yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
That matches from this angle over here, I'm looking at this rose color up against that green. Perfect. Yeah. Right in the middle is some white.
Yeah.
And on your bedspread, and maybe a gray is what it looks like. There's your color palette.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking at the colors that right here, plus the colors
color of my wall. Can you see?
Uh-huh.
I have that color on my wall and my pillowcases.
So this is your color palette. This is where I'm saying that 90% of our houses can also be filler too, things we don't quite love. But we settled for because we needed to pick something, yeah? And we weren't willing to wait for the yes. So, but I'm looking at this whole room and I'm seeing that that's your color. Because even down to the chair, I think the chair is like a gray.
Yeah, it's like a gray, and then the walls are like
a tone of tan.
Elephant's breath, it's called. It's like a putty.
So these are your colors right here. So these are the colors for your clothing. Okay. Now, but look at the one piece. There are a couple pieces that stand out. So for you, when I look at this, so let's go ahead and pull the pile that is you.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
So that one. So now you can see those are your colors.
Yeah. We had the denim.
Now that denim, why I was so off on that, because it's not the right color. So had you picked it as like a gray, then it would have been perfect. But it's in the blue tone, so it's not really your tone. It's not really your color. The denim's fine, but that's your pop. So your clothing is that tone of browns, grays, this rose, that lime green you can pull up. Not many people can pull that color off. You can. That's what you're drawn to. And then that yellow.
Yeah, the mustard yellow.
So here's what it tells. This is what it tells me about your personality. You've got a very earthy, flowing part to you. And then you also have the part of you that stands out, that dynamic piece of you.
Yeah.
And that is represented by that black and white piece that you keep covering.
Oh, this one. No, yeah, I loved it. I actually I haven't really had any occasion to wear it, but I do love this.
That's you. Yeah. That is you 100%. And know what's going on in your wardrobe. You're not owning that that's you. That you're dynamic. And what you're kind of owning, though, is all the stripes that you picked.
Yeah, I do really like this. I've only ever worn it once.
Okay, so that is, I want to encourage you. I'm going to invite you to
Yeah.
wear that more often, even if it's to the grocery store.
Yeah, I guess that's what I need to do because I feel like I just haven't had any occasion to.
No, you got to choose the occasion.
Yeah.
You choose. You
Outside
choose.
my house this year, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. So this is your dynamic.
Yeah.
When you're picking all of the stripes that are in the no pile, what's really going on is you're kind of settling with something that's kind of like that dress, but it's safe. It's that part of you that's going, I like the bold, black, white, striped, geometric, sharp pieces. I love it. You know, you could even wear that dress with a bold red belt. But even you go, I don't know if red's my color. Well, that's because as women, red has been the no-no color. You know, that big, bold, and red is the color that says, boom, I'm here. I'm going to take up the space. This is me.
Yeah.
You got to get to that point of accepting this is me and I'm here to take up the space. And if you're hiding that piece because you haven't worn it, because you go, I don't have the occasion, you got to make the occasion. Nobody's going to give you permission to take up space. You got to choose it. And it might feel awkward to go to the grocery store with it because you're going to get noticed. That's okay. Own it. You look awesome. And you look, yes, the pattern's noticeable, but but I'm going to tell you the thing that they're noticing the most is how much you are you in that piece. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the things to wear on the work calls.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to wear a comfy shirt or top with your yoga pants, then let it be in the colors that you've chosen.
Yeah.
Let it be in the colors that are you. And let everything else go because it's not you. Okay. And then if you're going to pick a pattern, a piece that has a pattern to it, then let it be bold like that there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because these are your accent pieces essentially. Okay. So they're not your full wardrobe, but they're those pieces that when you're feeling like ready to go, you feel like it, because women don't. We don't always. I would say most of our months, because we have cycles. So some months we want to be seen and when we be out there, we want to be radiant. And then there's other times we're out external. And then there's times of our month in our cycle where we're internal and we don't want to be seen. So you can wear the other clothing. Okay. But you have both sides of your personality. You have two sides. Own them. You know. So is that helpful?
So helpful. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing I'm seeing, you can wear different color jeans too, by the way. You could pull that off. So I don't know why I keep thinking, do you have a pair of skinny white jeans?
Yeah, I do actually. And I have pink, and I used to wear a lot of bright colored jeans actually, like when I was living overseas actually, because it was like one way to bring, because I had to wear more conservative clothing, like it was a way to bring something interesting in. So yeah, I do have a few different colors of skinny jeans, but I haven't really worn them much this year. But yeah.
Well, so you could pull,
a great idea. Yeah.
You can pull off. So if it was me doing your wardrobe right now, and let's say I'm going to be photographing you, I would pick those white skinny jeans, and I would pair it with that rose color sweater that's on your sheet right now.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
And then I would also, if you can find them, I would pick a pair of jeans that are the color of that yellow green. And then I would pair it with a black shirt or black long sleeve top. And that's dynamic. Okay. So it doesn't always have to be a piece as in the dress that looks dynamic. When you find it, because so when you're going to the store and you're looking for that accent, and you go into the store and you see something with a stripe on it or that has a bold pattern, you're looking for the black and white. Okay? You're looking for that piece that is like bam, but don't settle on ones that are not an absolute yes for you. Okay, because those are just little pieces that are going to fit into your closet that are dynamic. But remember, as a woman, we're not always wanting to be out there all the time. We have moments where we want to, or we have phases where we want to, and then we have phases where we come back. So the full closet shouldn't be those outward pieces unless that's your personality. And it doesn't feel like it's your personality. It feels like you are more introverted and more introspective. You watch a lot in life. You don't have a problem getting out there. You don't have a problem standing in front of the crowd. You don't have a problem saying your piece and leading people. You totally can do that. But you have no need, or at least tell me if I'm wrong on this, but perhaps you don't have a need to just to stand out all the time. It feels like you have no problem supporting the team and guiding and leading, but you don't need to be the person that takes all the credit. You don't need that.
No.
You can own it. You're the leader, but you don't have the need to be like, this is me and I'm awesome. And this is, you don't have that. I don't know if am I correct on that?
No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So yeah. So that's what's reflecting in that 10%. See where I was telling you 10% is actually you, 90% is still there. So in that 10%, it tells me that you're totally comfortable with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't need to be flashy at all, to get attention.
What advice would you give then on, like, I think, I said earlier that I kind of went through a phase of throwing out all my clothes, and I had a plan to buy lots this year and I just haven't really done it. What would be your recommendations on, like, how to build it up? Like, I sort of feel like I don't really know where to start.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do for you is create a mood board. So I'm going to create a mood board, and then I'm going to go to different stores and find pieces that I feel are just going to match what that 10% is.
Okay, great.
Okay. Now, in the US, I could tell you, go to this store, go to that store. But since you're in the UK, that I may not know.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would have to look for some stores in the UK. If I can find stuff that stores to take you to send you to, those would be the places where I'd be like, this piece here, what do you think? And then you would have an option to go and buy it if you wanted to. But I would give you something. So I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm not going to be like, so this is your 10%, good luck, find it. I'm gonna help you with that too.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and it's very interactive. So I'm gonna give you this mood board, and they're gonna be like, I love this, or not so much. Okay, and even in that process, I'm gonna be like, see, this is where you're holding yourself back. Let's go for that yes. That's where I'm gonna encourage you, okay? And then if you do buy some pieces, then like take pictures, let me see them, and we can go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not by yourself, you're not alone. But I will say that if you're gonna look for jeans, now hip level.
I think I might do that actually, just straight away, just buy some jeans.
Yeah, buy some jeans. Because once you find that one piece that fits you and you find those jeans and that's totally you, your energy is going to change. You're going to be like, oh my God, finally.
Yeah, I think that will be such a breakthrough to find good jeans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because see where this is your yes, where I'm like, I encourage you to get jeans and you're like, yeah, I'm doing that now. That's your instinct saying that's yes. Okay, so pay attention to that impulse now to go buy jeans. That impulse is what's going to lead you forward. The second thing I'm going to encourage you to do is to wear more of that 10% there. Wear those more often. I'm going to give you places to go and items to possibly get if you're interested, if you choose to do so that you can start filling your closet with more. My third step is when you buy more of that 10%. Start eliminating the other parts. Now, when you find that 10% that's you, it can feel a little discouraging at first because you're going, what do I do here? I don't have, this is not enough. It's only 10%. It's only like 5 or 6 pair items. I feel like I need to wear this because I need clothes and I don't have new clothes yet. So there's this weird little wonky in between space that we find ourselves in. So my encouragement is that as you buy new pieces, get rid of the other ones. Donate. Okay. And you can donate one pair of one item, or you can donate 5 items for every new item you buy. Okay. So I'm not saying that you have to completely switch today, but you totally can if you want.
Yeah. I'm good at saying goodbye to clothes.
Good. Well, no, you're gonna say goodbye to clothes that are not you. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And hello to clothes that are you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So now I think there's a reason you didn't buy new clothes. I think there's a reason you didn't buy new furniture yet. You know, instinctively, it sounds to me like you just didn't know what you were wanting and nothing was a yes. So there's that period of this wonky little space that feels uncomfortable, but it's the right thing. If it's waiting for that moment to go buy it that feels the right time, and being willing to walk away from things that are just not it. And it's being willing to live in that space where there is space. Because like I said, there's this wonky little space right now where you're going to be with your clothing when you know that none of this is you. And this is you, and you're building, but you haven't gotten there yet. But it feels awkward to just be wearing these clothing that are you, in that space of nothing's come to fill it yet. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So living in a house that doesn't have a whole lot of stuff because you haven't found the pieces that are yes. So nothing's wrong with that phase. It's just something
Well, I'm
new.
going to have a lot of fun next year buying all the furniture.
Yes, you are. Well, yes, you are, because now you know what you like.
I know exactly. I'll send you a link to the house so you can see it. Because
Yes.
Yeah.
But you also now know your color palette. You now know the pieces you're looking for. So you can pick a gray lamp because that's your color tone.
I think it's going to be like brown leather sofa with like sheepskin and like textured cushions. Do you know what I mean? With like different earthy tones.
Yes.
I think it's I've got like how it's going.
You can even go if you really wanted to do like a white couch with a pillow that is that rose color. With another, you could do that. You maybe now know.
2 little boys. Maybe not with 2 little boys.
Maybe not with boys. But definitely the darker color because of the jams that could go on the couch. No.
I get the thinking.
Well, that's the thing. And that's something really important. The other thing that comes up a lot that I see is, can I be me around everyone else? Can I be me with my husband, with my kids? Yes. The answer is yes. You can pick these colors and these items that are yes for you because you're the one creating. They have input and you can mesh it together, because as women, we have this beautiful way of creating with everybody else involved. So long as you're not choosing them over yourself. You're choosing with. That's the feminine nature. Creation with collaboration. Creation with consideration. And women can do that beautifully. Okay? So I, again, am incredibly, incredibly excited for you and where you're going to go now. I hope that this was helpful to you.
Good. Yeah, it's been so cool. Yeah, definitely. Really inspiring.
Good. And I really hope that it's going to just get you to notice in your life where you're settling for less. But more than anything, I hope it gives you clarity of what you want. And the courage to own it. That's what I'm hoping for.
I think this is just, for me, this is just like the perfect time to be having this conversation. You saw my website, you can see that I'm kind of stepping into my brand, and my business is kind of at this point where I need brand photography and I want to know what that looks like. And it's like, it's coming to this place where it's getting more clarity.
Yeah. And you know what's exciting for me as well? I've seen your website. I'm now seeing your clothes. I already, in my mind, I'm like, this is where you can take your website now. Because again, you want your whole life to match who you are. So you want your clothes to match who you are. You want your home to match who you are. But now, this is what I'm talking about. You want your business and your brand So when you were telling me originally, you go, well, these are my brand colors. To me, I was like, that didn't really matter because you were coming from brand colors from who you were before this conversation. Now that you know who you are, you can approach your brand and your colors from this space.
Yeah. Have a look at my Instagram because
Okay.
it's got a lot of the colors on there. I think I'm kind of on the right track actually.
Oh, I know you are because I'm seeing your color. I'm seeing the 10%. You're already there. Who you are always
really
shines through.
clear on it. Yeah.
Yeah, who you are in life always shines through. We just have to flip it because how we live our lives is who we are in the world is 10%, but we've been living our lives in the 90% of who we think we need to be. The goal is to flip it. You got to start living your life as 90% of who you are, okay? Because 10% of life is going to be life, okay? You know, 10% of stuff you can't control and the people around you, but who you are, if you can be at 90% of the time, you're winning.
Yeah,
absolutely. That is success. That is success. That is what we all are after, is 100% being who we are in this world.